Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Another week, and I have some pretty incredible messages here that are very crucial for those of you who are on the twin flame journey specifically. And I know that these are going to help you out if you feel like things have been really rattling your chain and you're not sure how to move forward at this point after some time of being on this journey. You're definitely going to want to hear these messages, and there's something that's really important that I know the divine beings wanted the collective, twin flame collective, to really pay attention to and work with right now. Before I get into this, I just want to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. You're loyal, and you have been giving me some really amazing feedback. Thank you so much for those of you who took the time to leave comments. I try my best to get to all the comments. Sometimes it's not always possible because of my schedule, but I try my best, and I really appreciate that. And for those of you who have become actual clients, to be able to assist you to do these channelings, to be able to clarify, validate, as well as let you know what there is to work on, as well as doing some of the really deep clearing work that I've been doing like crazy. I'm so happy that this has been helping you. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm really glad that you stopped by. Maybe this was just meant to happen. I definitely believe in synchronicity. I'm Elizabeth. I am a divine channeler. I am a medium. I'm also known as a remote spirit extractor specialist. And this type of work that I do is very, very high level. It's highest level, as a matter of fact. It's done via the light body, and it's able to remove all types of lower being interferences, their negative energies. It's able to activate. It's able to uncap many abilities that you have. And it's all done via the light body, so it could be done anywhere in the world. So it's remote work, and I've been doing a lot of it lately. So I know that there's a lot of things going on right now. So if those of you who are watching who are on the twin flame journey feel like things are really stagnant, or you just don't know what to do anymore, thinking about giving up, your beloved is just not where you thought that they would be. I'm hearing that often. I'm hoping that this message is going to clarify some of that for you, so that way you understand how to finish off the last of this work. For many of you, it's the last of the work after a long period of time, I understand. But there is some more to be addressed, and this is going to help move things forward and be able to attract the beloved and have these physical unions happen. And I have been getting emails, just to let you know, for those of you who are feeling, I think this is just bullshit at this point. It isn't. It is not bullshit. I've been getting emails from people who have been getting, I got an email recently from that a couple was getting married, and this was something that was between two countries, age difference. So we had the cultural difference as well as we have the age difference. Okay, I want that to speak out to people there. I'm not mentioning any names, but this is an email that I received, and this is, I'm telling you, miracles are absolutely happening. And I'm hearing some movement also from clients that there's conversations that are taking place. Remember, I was talking about the open conversations, and those are still going to be on the roster for people. But this message, I want to actually read it. I do automatic writing. I get a lot of things direct as well. But this one, I just don't want to take anything away from it, so I will read it. And I'm hoping that this is going to ring true to you. And I'm hoping that this is going to help just alleviate a lot of the pain that I know many of you have been feeling right now. It's been a lot of pain going on, a lot of struggles, and I really think that this is going to be what it takes for you to just be able to get rid of that and really step into your power, that's what's needed here. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this. Here it goes. Please let the collective know in the twin flame community that this is the time for a review of all habits, beliefs, patterns, and cycles. And this is the main reason why the connection with their beloved is broken or has lessened at this time. I've been hearing many of you that you can't feel your beloved. whether it's the higher self connection, whether the telepathy, whatever it is. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did the love go? Some of you are feeling like your counterpart just doesn't love you or is not coming forward, and you're not having that connection like you used to. And there's definitely reasons for that. And we have actually the new moon solar eclipse that just passed that portal energy, which is really very, very impactful in terms of getting rid of a lot of things, which I'm going to talk about. But they're talking about now that the angels are saying that it's the time for reflection on any and all that has prevented you from embracing your strongest, most empowered versions of yourself. And we would like to assist you in letting go of any and all blockages. Now, this is really highlighted, guys. The blockages here, this is not something that you can just pass off. This is not something that to not worry about and just try to see if you can make this work with your twin in the physical. No, no, no. There are blockages here that if you're currently not with your beloved in the physical, in the union, then there's still blockages to address. And so even though you have probably done so much work in terms of purging and letting go of things, if you are not with your beloved in union yet, then there is more work to do, okay? And there still will be more clearing work to always do when you're with your beloved. That's something that's going to also continue, and you'll do that together in order to always step back into alignment. But before this actual physical reunion can happen, they're bringing up the fact that blockages are something that is very important right now to look at and to release, and that it's urgent to do so. Okay, so they are asking to let go of these blockages that would have not created harmony within the self. Therefore, this would not create harmony with the counterparts, okay? And that's the importance there. Now is the time for the blockages within you. So if you have been putting a lot of the focus on your counterparts, okay, maybe too much focus, trying to get it to work, constantly doing that to try to get them to be where you feel they should be. Yes, the beloveds are always going to heal each other, working with that energy. I'm always recommending that. But right now, the focus is going to be with that relationship within you, okay? It's really urgent, really imperative at this time, imperative that you really look at yourself and really delve in to yourself and find those areas where it is blocking you from your complete empowerment and your self-love, okay? So they're saying it's imperative that those who are on the twin flame path take part in addressing any and all. If we are called, we will come in. Okay, so you have to call them. And if you ask your divine team to step in to assist, they will do that. Your beloveds who are still clinging to old 3D patterns are ending these as you are choosing to let go of your blockages and ending your own toxic cycles. Okay, at this point I asked about the solar eclipse and how that interplays, and their answer was yes. The solar eclipse, the new moon portal, was a chance to look at these toxicities for what they are and to let go of these once and for all, choosing to let in more of the 5D paradigm. A chance for many to realize that the beloved in the physical is not the goal, but merely a destination you automatically arrive at when you find the beloved within. I think that's definitely worth reading again. It was also a chance for many to realize that the beloved in the physical is not the goal, but merely a destination you automatically arrive at when you find the beloved within. This is key. This is key here now, okay? In fact, it's always been key, but it's something that, we may have lost along the way, okay, through a lot of the back and forth dance. But it's really important now to focus on yourself and to be able to shift that energy back onto you, okay? I've been saying this to clients also. This has been coming up, that it's really best to just take your energy back and to place it back on you. The focus definitely is in the highest good to be on yourself right now and to be able to ready yourself, prepare yourself. How do we do that? Whatever is not complete unconditional love for the self, acceptance of the self, okay? Whatever issues that we've had with people in our lives, family, perhaps, friends, relationships with them, relationships with self. It's all about our lives and our own experiences right now, and how do we heal those things? How? And if they're still lingering in there, if there are any other layers of it that are still in there, even though you've worked on things, if those layers are still there, this is definitely a reason why you are not with your beloved at present. Okay? So please understand that. So they say when we say this, and this means the beloved within, we do not mean higher self communication with the beloved or telepathy. We mean that you are your own beloved. You are your own counterpart. You are already within full completion without needing for the reunion. Okay? Again, this is key here to understand and to be within this energy, that to focus on being your own counterpart, focus on your own completion and not the need for that outside validation or that outside physical romance, that physical reunion. Okay? It's not about the need here. Okay? It's truthfully about that will fall into alignment, that will fall in place, that will automatically attract once you are able to be your own counterpart, once you're able to accept your own completion and not the need for the counterpart. As ironic as it sounds, and I know many of you out there might be go, yeah, but there isn't any yeah, but. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter what they're not doing. It doesn't matter who they're dating, who they're not dating, if they're still in the karmic and they haven't ended it quite yet. It doesn't matter. What matters is you. What matters is you are the awakened one, most likely, who is watching this. And it does matter as to where you are in terms of self-love, acceptance, empowerment, completion, that relationship with yourself. Okay? This is the catalyst. This is the catalyst. So without even thinking about what you would rather not see or deal with or know about or whatever it is that's happening with your counterpart in the physical, those things will automatically heal, shift, once you are able to step into that place. Okay, and this is a huge, urgent message right now for you to do this. Those of you who claim that there is no need but only a want are still not realizing that the want does not equal the completion within. Okay, so those of you, and I've heard this, that, well, I don't need my counterpart, but I do want it. Okay, they're addressing that. There would be no want, thou shalt not want, right? You wouldn't have a want or a need if you were already complete. If you already felt that completion. If you already felt that carrying of I'm self-empowered, I'm complete, I don't need anything else or anyone else to do this for me. I'm in this place of just letting my light shine and just being. Just being, okay? And once you are able to do that, it's like a magic elixir, guys. It's like a magic elixir. The law of attraction, or divine timing, if you will just kick in, okay? So they are talking about that a completion within does not call for want or need. It simply just is, okay? So take that with you to it just is. And to take it with you to just be right now. No matter what the situation, no matter what is happening right now between you both, if you're not talking to each other, if you're still understanding that they're working out their transition. They're in transition with their own lives. If some of you have not even spoken to your twin in the physical yet, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And now's the time to really just pull back your energy from any of that. Pull it way back and put that spotlight on yourself, that you're stunning, that you love all your imperfections, that you're smart enough, you're good enough, you're strong enough, you're sexy enough, you're intelligent enough, whatever it is. Okay, and you know what your own personal challenges are. But whatever those challenges are, just know that those are the ones then for you to address right now and to be able to heal from and to really stand on your own 2 feet and really embody that divine God, that divine goddess that you are. And embody both the masculine and the feminine within yourself. Okay, both, because we have both. Okay, and that's where that completion is. That's what's highlighted. So we are asking those of you on this path to release the beloved fully. Okay, now I'm going to say this in case anyone leaves a comment. Oh, does this mean I'm giving up on the entire journey and I'm letting go and that's it? No. That's definitely not what they're saying, and that's not what I'm trying to bring out. Release the beloved, meaning don't hold so tightly any longer to that energy. Release that energy. Let that energy do what it needs to do. If it's stuck, if it's stagnant, many times it's because you're holding so tightly to that energy and focusing on your beloved and focusing on their lives and focusing what they're doing or who they're with or anything like that. And you're not allowing that energy to free flow and heal the situation. You're not dancing with the situation. You're not allowing also intervention, divine intervention, to really go ahead and address that person because you're holding on so tightly to their energy. It's kind of like from a psychic medium point of view, as far as like dealing with the other side. And I've talked to, those who are grieving for loved ones, of course, on the other side, and they're grieving so much and holding on to their loved one's energy so much that the loved one on the other side actually comes through to say, you're preventing me from actually healing and doing what I need to do over there because you're on my energy, so much pulling on my energy because of all the grieving and the wanting and needing for that person to be back, to be living again. And of course, it's natural that we do that because we have love for that person. We have that absolute deep love. But that's just kind of like an example that I'm thinking of here, is that if you're holding on too tightly, you're just not allowing that soul to go through the healing that's there for them right now. So the best thing that you could do right now is to truly just release them fully and stay within yourself and claim that inner union. Claim that inner union within yourself. Okay? And that's going to allow that energy to freely flow and for movement to finally happen. So if you are not feeling like things are moving anywhere, chances are you're holding on too tightly to their energy and you're not putting that focus and that not doing that inner work with yourself and getting that self-completion. And things are just kind of like this and they're just not going anywhere. But if you were to just take your energy back, just let your beloved do their thing no matter what it is, that energy will start shifting things. Okay, so that's definitely something to think about and to work with right now. Once you are feeling whole within yourself, you are empowered and feeling unconditional love. And then you are the attractor that will automatically bring more wholeness to you. Okay, remember, like attracts like. So if you are whole within yourself, you will bring that counterpart. It sounds ironic, but this is how it works. This wholeness will be attracting the counterpart. The focus is the relationship with the self and how that translates to the physical realm. So this is what the current energies are, the relationships. Those who have had toxic ways of viewing relationships and sexual connections, these templates are now being destroyed, okay, in order for sacred love and sacred love making to become the new template. All toxic cycles in regards to relationship with oneself, in regards to this, are being eclipsed out. And the new moon solar eclipse portal assisting with that. We ask all of you to please disregard your beloved's struggles or unwillingness to look your way. So it's not that you are not compassionate, it's not that you don't care, but to not get caught up in their storm. To not get caught up in, what you feel that they're doing wrong or where you feel that they should be at right now. Don't get caught up in that struggle. Remember, I put that upload up about the messages for February to let go of the struggle, right? Again, it's like really let go of their struggle and completely just release it. If they're not looking your way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're looking your way or not, because there's still obviously more work within you, okay? And that might be some of the missing links there. We ask you to look in the mirror and decipher the ways in which you view what you see. If you are sensing at all discomfort or seeing flaws that you are unable to accept and fully love, if you are feeling hatred or disgust or feelings of lack or not good enough, this will translate to your beloved, and this will create a barrier between the beloveds. Okay, this barrier is now to be destroyed, and we urge you to do this soul searching and inner work to release the very last before manifested unions. Your beloved will be addressed as you are, and we are assisting both counterparts. This is not impossible, nor is it far off. In fact, unions are here in the physical. So with that, we are urging all to become one and whole within their divine feminine and masculine energies, without seeking outside validation from anyone. This is key, and this is the task of this time. Thank you, and know that you are loved and honored for your service. Okay? So I think that this will be really, really helpful in terms of shifting out of any kind of pain or disappointment or chaotic energy that you're feeling. I know we had a really rough start to the year, so we had some challenges there. But really I would refer to this really as we're in this crunch time as far as manifested unions. And the key is you. The key is you. So that just really, I don't want to say fix, but healing that relationship with yourself, healing that relationship with people who are family, friends, like the ancestral line, those types of relationships. If there's been falling outs there, if there's been a lack of forgiveness there, whatever pain is left there, whatever is going to help you to feel free. Just, if you can, just disregard for a moment that you are on the twin flame path. Think to yourself, you don't know that you have a twin flame. This now is all about you, who's watching this video right now. So whatever it is that you need for yourself in order to become basically the best version of yourself, you want to be in that place of being the best version of yourself. Because once you're your best version, then you have that high vibration, right? And that high frequency. Once you have those right there, that's when these types of divine unions are able to actually come in and bring that high vibrational love, bring that unconditional love, and be able to really stay with each other, be in alignment. So whatever you can do for you right now, that's where it's at. And I know that for some of you, this is going to be a little bit of a struggle because it's going to open up maybe some old wounds there, some old patterns or habits. I mean, it comes down to even the habits. How are you every day? Can you keep a schedule? Or do you say bad things to yourself? Are you constantly just feeling like you look like crap? Or are you just constantly thinking to yourself, I'm stupid? Are you still mad at what your mom did, 10 years ago? Are you still angry that your dad left? All of these, I'm just giving examples here, but all of these types of things. So disregard for a moment that you have a beloved that's not, doing what you want them to do, because it's not about controlling them at all. It's not. And if they're not in the place where you had hoped that they would be, it's really, really time for you to bring that focus back on yourself. So, I'm not saying to not pray for your beloved and to not assist that way and ask for the divine to assist them. That's fantastic. And it's always recommended. But the true energetic focus here and the healing really has to be with yourself. Okay? To get yourself to be that empowered divine being that you're meant to be here. Okay? If you've been afraid, like say, to start your mission, if you've been not working on your abilities, but you have them, and that those abilities are there and there's a special purpose for you, and you've been putting on the side, then it's time for you to do that. Whatever you feel, and your guidance will help you here. Your team will help you, your higher self. Connecting with your higher self, really fantastic time to do that, to work with your higher self. I know many of you have had rapport and have had the communication with the higher self of your beloved, and the telepathy and all the amazing things that you can do together. But what about that relationship with your own higher self? What about looking at your own higher self and be like, wow, my higher self is amazing, beautiful, and I would love to spend time with my own higher self, right? Many of you, we kind of forget about that we have our own higher self. But it's really, really important. It's really, really important. Everything else will fall into alignment when we do. And I'm going to end right there, because I want this video to be something that really just opens up inside of you, and you'll know what those things are. Many of you will recognize what you have to work on. Maybe you already know, and you just put it on the back burner for a while, or thought that maybe you were done with certain things. And chances are you may not be. So connect with your team, connect with your higher self, see what you have left. If you need some extra help and you would like to reach out to someone, I'm here for you. And if we are a vibrational match, and I'll check to see if we resonate, I'm here, and I'll do a divine channeling for you, and we can pinpoint those things and, clarify it for you, so that way you'll actually know what to focus on to release. And if you have any questions with how to release, I can guide you with that, about, how to actually release if you're not really sure how to do it, or if you're doing it right, or if you need confirmation if you've released it. I'm here to do that, okay? And I'm also here to do the remote extraction work. This has been something that's been through the roof lately, so some of you out there I know have been having some issues with psychic attacks and such, and if you feel that that is you, please contact me, and I will check to see again if we're a vibrational match, and check to see if we can get that work going for you, so that way you can have those interferences taken out, so you can just focus on the wonderful, beautiful you and your beloved, rather than having to deal with other things that are trying to interfere or are interfering. And that's pretty much it. And I'm wishing you all to be the best versions of yourselves right now, and to absolutely not worry about your counterpart. Release them. Just let those struggles go. Don't cut yourself off from the twin flame journey and say it's over, but just to release it and to really just be the best version of yourself. You can do it. Don't give up on this. From the heart of the darkness is born the light. Many blessings to all of you. Definitely pat yourselves on the back. You've done some fantastic work, and it has not been easy. Any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. I'm going to leave all my contact information in the description. Theparanormalpriestess.com is the website to contact me on. I'm also on social media, on Facebook and Twitter, which I'll put in the description. And I'm wishing you all a really amazing week. and an empowered week. And I will see you all next week. Take care. Love you. Bye.